So guys, today I'm going to cover something that's significantly more theoretical than what we usually do. It's so theoretical, in fact, that it's only just a hypothesis right now. But some of you may have heard the term death world in popular science fiction. So guys, a death world is a place that's considered to be extremely hostile to life, but not uninhabitable. So a planet like Mars or Venus would not be considered a death world, even though humans cannot survive there. So death worlds typically have a significant number of predatory flora and fauna. So that's animals and plants that can kill you. Now, I haven't rehearsed this at all, so I'm going to try and convey all this information in the fastest way I can while really having a think about it. So guys, one typical world that, from fiction, that people would consider to be a death world, or that would be categorized as one should it be real, is Pandora. And that's from the movie Avatar, and I'm sure pretty much everyone has seen that movie. The creatures are extremely dangerous in Avatar. So like pretty much everything there is designed to fuck up everything else. So why am I bringing this up? Because according to the death world hypothesis, Earth is a death world. So let me get into that. So Earth is extremely unstable tectonically. Like, it's not going to fall apart or anything, but we have constant earthquakes. Volcanic eruptions are a frequent occurrence as well, and they have been known to be linked to extreme extinction events. If, for example, if Yellowstone erupted, it would pretty much fuck everything. In addition to this, roughly less than 10% of Earth's habitats is hospitable to humans. So 70% of the Earth's surface is covered in a liquid that you cannot drink and that you absolutely will drown in if you are stranded. We've also got roughly 10% of the Earth covered in deserts, areas where water is extremely rare. On top of that, we have roughly an extra 10%, 10 to 15% or so, that is so cold that humans cannot survive there. And when you put this all together, that's like between 5 and 7% of Earth's surface that humans can survive in. And the vast majority of that is in Africa and sort of Central America. So why do we live in so many other areas? Well, it's due to adaptation. We could not possibly survive in the vast majority, on the vast majority of Earth's surface if it weren't for our ability to adapt. And we don't adapt physiologically, we adapt by creating things like clothing, weapons in some instances. So we have a very large number of animals out there that are perfectly capable of fucking up pretty much every other animal. I mean, when you, especially considering Australia, we have a very large number of extremely small animals and arachnids, insects that can really fuck you up. The redback spider, for example, is incredibly tiny, but its poison is lethal to humans. And then you've got to consider some of the larger fauna that live in Africa. So you've got like lions, as well as in other areas of the world, you've got like tigers, sharks, even chimpanzees are 7 times as strong as humans. They can easily maul us, if not kill us. And then you've got humans. Now, we could typically consider ourselves to be quite weak, but we are one of few animals out there that has adrenaline. And you may not realize this, but adrenaline is a combat drug. I mean, when you really think about it, adrenaline takes away our ability to feel pain in some instances. It heightens our perception, decreases our reaction time. It gives us that incredible burst of energy that we need to fend off potential predators. And then we've got a whole bunch of plants out there that can poison you just as easily as these animals can. So life on Earth has evolved to be as deadly as it possibly can. Everything here is capable of killing something or another. There are very few animals out there that do not have the capacity to kill another creature. I mean, when you really consider it, life on Earth is very hostile, especially for humans. The only reason we have survived and we've pushed all potential predators back is because of our capacity to adapt. We didn't become the top of the food chain because of our natural evolutionary abilities. We got there through our intelligence. Now, there's one area in Earth in particular that isn't really like this. And most people have heard of it, but they don't really realize just how unique this place is. They're called the Galapagos Islands, and there is only one natural predator on them, and that is the Galapagos hawk. It's the only creature that will hunt other creatures that are native. And this is the reason why typically animals on the Galapagos Islands are not threatened by humans. They don't feel threatened by us. That's why they're so calm around us. If we were to expand and meet alien sentient life, there is the chance that we would find ourselves enormous and extremely dangerous in our own right. We are not weak by any stretch of the imagination. We might not be strong in comparison to flora and fauna on Earth, but that's because that's all we can compare ourselves to. But anyway, guys, if you like these videos, chuck us a like or a subscribe. It all helps me out. And anyway, I wish you all a great day.